These Valentine's Day products have sold extremely well. But what if I told you we can take these Valentine's Day products and actually merge them over into different type of Easter and Resurrection Sunday type of products that can sell extremely well? And these designs can be perfect if you are trying to sell them for print on demand, and there's already a demand growing for these type of Easter products. So in today's video, I'll share with you how to look at what has worked in the past, for instance, like with Valentine's Day, and how to use AI to change these designs up to fit them for Easter and Resurrection Sunday, and how you can start selling this on your print on demand products so you can start making sales today. I want to share this all with you coming up next. So the main place that we're going to use for our print on demand products is Printify. Printify is my #1 place to sell all of my print on demand products, as they make it so easy for you to connect with Etsy and allow all of your orders to come seamlessly to Printify, where they have the customer's order, the name, the address, and this really allows you to focus on creating high quality products, as they would take care of all of the shipping for you. Now, they have a ton of products to choose from, but in our example today, we'll focus on selling women's t-shirts. But if you want to get started with Printify, I'll make sure to leave all the details down in my description box below. You can get started with them absolutely for free, but I will give you a special discount code. This is going to allow you to get their Printify Premium 30 days absolutely for free, which allows you to get a major discount on all products sold. Anything you can do, in my humble opinion, to keep profit in your pocket. Again, that's the goal here. And so I make sure I leave all the details down in my description box below so you can choose the best one for you. All right, so here we are on Etsy, and currently at the time of this video, we're definitely in the beginning interest of Valentine's Day. There's tons of Valentine's Day products that have sold well, but I like to plan and prepare my products at least 2 months in advance so I can position them well and start getting that traffic. But if you look at particular seasons like St. Patrick's Day or Easter or Resurrection Sunday type of designs, then you may not see as many bestsellers are popular now. But if you go back in previous seasons and learn actually what has sold well in the past, you can definitely merge these things over to fit current styles that can work for upcoming seasons. So today I am going to use my Creative Prompt AI tool. This is my custom built tool I give to my Etsy membership community. This is where we're going to spend our time today, because we're going to go ahead and focus on the Remix Studio, which will allow you to use a reference image for you to remix and change up the designs to fit the specific niche you want to target. And in our case today, we're going to focus on selling these for Easter and Resurrection Sunday. Now, there are a lot of templates you can choose from our template library, but you can also use images from anywhere to really help you nail down the style that you want to use. So in our case today, we're definitely going to use a reference image from one of the products we found on Etsy. Again, we're not here to copy, but this is going to make it really easy for us to really get the style down and then remix it into our own way, bring some new words, some new elements to fit the specific space like we're creating for today. So when I head over to the Remix Studio, I am going to select the pre-prompt here. Again, this is a pre-prompt to make it easier for you to create these designs. Therefore, you don't have to put any long, lofty prompt in here. As you'll see, we only have a couple of sentences to really get our design down. And from here, we're going to select the background color to be white. And then we have our prompt here where it says change the colors and the text as well, along with any element. And the reason why we have this here is because we have used a reference image. Here's an image we found on Etsy that has done extremely well. And you can see this is clearly created for Valentine's Day, but there's specific themes and styles that we really like here that we definitely want to change into our own unique way and bring us something different. But when we hit generate and base this on the Easter theme, here is the result we were able to get. And I think that came out well. As you can see, it changed the overall color palette, brought in some elements that fit Easter, definitely continue the overall text-based style, but definitely changing up for our particular case. And here are some more examples of some products we were able to create. So here's one that came out extremely well. Again, we put in this very basic prompt where we said here, make this for Easter. And here's the reference image that we gathered here, just with these bows. I think they came out well. But when we put in this very simple prompt, here is the results we were able to get, and I think that came out well. Definitely bringing in that same type of bow theme that has done well in the past. But as you can see, it's definitely bringing in those type of floral Easter themes and colors that I think can do extremely well. It's so easy to change these things up and to really make this for a new season. Here is another example here on our next session. we can see this is definitely bringing in some things for Valentine's Day, where it says this mama wears her heart on her sleeve. But again, changing this up with a very simple prompt where it says make this for Easter, this is what we were able to get as a result. Bringing in those doodle type letters is a game changer, especially when you're trying to nail down the overall style. I think this came out well. If we do want this text to be something in reference to mom, we can go in here and give the AI more direction and say make this for mama. Run this again to see what type of results we're able to get, and you can see just how much of a difference we were able to get just by having in this simple prompt direction for the AI to make this geared towards mama. And as you can see, this came out really well, following the same type of things we know to do well. This brought up a nice phrase and definitely changed up the theme in the overall style, and that is just how easy it is to get these top selling designs. Here's another example of a design that worked out well. Again, we made this a little bit more clear in regards to our direction. We said make this for a Christian Easter theme with Easter colors and elements. Here's a reference image that we were able to use. This is regarding Mardi Gras, but it's definitely bringing in that type of yarn theme we have seen to work well in the past. And just by changing this up for Easter, this came out extremely well, bringing in this type of thread yarn theme to do it well for this season. And again, just with one simple prompt, we were able to get this result, and I think this has done extremely well. Here is another example we were able to get it as well. Again, this simply said make this about Easter and bringing the Easter colors and themes. Again, here's a reference image that we use. As you can see here, this is tied to something totally different here. This is definitely bringing in a basketball type of yarn theme. We can see the reference image here, but look how much we were able to change this in regards to our design for Easter. And again, this came out extremely well. Now you might see that it's definitely bringing in the word basketball up here, but as you can see, this bottom portion came out extremely well in my opinion. It brought in that stitching type of yarn theme, definitely brought in some elements and some colors for the overall season, and I think that came out well. Now the cool part about this is that if you have a design that came out well but it's maybe adding in some words you don't need, you can definitely copy this digital asset that you have created, move over into a new session here, and you're going to paste in your image as a reference. And then when you select custom prompt, you're able to add in any prompt you want the AI to do in regards to adding or removing things here. And with this very simple prompt, again, we said remove the basketball text. That's all we added in here. And then this is what we were able to get. Again, same design, but we were able to remove the text that says basketball. But as you can see, that came out extremely well. Again, definitely bringing in new designs, new themes, new styles into a space that again can sell well in regards to these products. So now that we have all of our designs, now it's time to get this set up in Printify, where we can actually start applying our designs to our print on demand product. We also have the options to remove the background and upscale the image here, and even change the size to fit the overall canvas we find in Printify. So we have everything we need here to make sure our designs will be printed out perfect for our Printify product. So now that we have everything in place here, we're going to save our designs. We're going to remove the background, get these ready to start selling on Printify with our specific products. And we get ready to sell a woman's t-shirt here, being that we're going to focus on selling the Bella Plus Canvas t-shirt. Again, we can go ahead and hit start designing with Printify Choice, which is going to give us the best option for shipping as well as availability in regards to our products. When you are creating in Printify, one of the things I oftentimes talk about is go up to the letter I, so you know the exact space in which you need to create. The reason for this is that you definitely want to make sure that your print quality is up to the standard that Printify says it needs to be, so that you can have a perfect print once your product is purchased. Now this is going to change for all different type of products that you're selling. That's why it's so important for you, especially if you're creating designs with AI, to go into Printify, make sure you're selecting the right print area size so that your designs will fit perfect on whatever product you are selling. Now our design space is going to be 3951 by 4800 pixel. We're going to jump over into the design resizer, and we're going to put in our custom size here. So I'll go ahead and go to custom size, set it to pixel, and our custom size is going to be the 3951 by 4800 pixel, which is going to be perfect for our overall design. So now that we have all of our designs created, we can go into our folder and remove the background and upscale our image here. And I'm going to upscale my image as well. And I'm going to upscale this to 4x, which is going to be the perfect size to give us that 300 DPI that we need for our designs. So I'll go ahead and upscale this to 4x here. And now this is ready to go. So now we're going to resize our design to make sure that it is a perfect fit when we upload this to our Printify t-shirt. So with that being said, I want to head over to upload here, upload my design where I have it in my folder. And we have our design here, and now our entire area is done. I'm going to go ahead and let this be a transparent background. I'll go ahead and hit download here. And now I'm going to jump back over into Printify. I'm going to drag and drop my design that I have created. And now we have our design uploaded. As you can see, I didn't make any changes. I didn't move the design up or down. I didn't have to stretch anything out. Again, having that print area size on Printify and making sure that works with whatever canvas you're working from, it just makes it easy for you to get the right print size for your overall space. And as you can see, our DPI level is 300, which is perfect when we're trying to get this printed out. Now, everything is done here. We can go and select some color variations if you want to, but we'll leave everything as it is. And once this is printed out for our customers, we can see how well that design will come out. This, I think, is a perfect example of how you're able to change things up to fit the overall season and definitely start selling these products in high quality when you are recreating these for specific seasons. And we can do the same thing for St. Patrick's Day. We can do the same thing for Resurrection Sunday, for Easter. We can do the same thing for Mother's Day, or for any micro niche that we want to create. I think there's a lot of opportunities to create and sell these type of products for micro niches that can do just as well. And these were, again, created with the same type of method I talked about in today's video. And when you talk about all the print on demand opportunities with Printify, either be a sweatshirt or a t-shirt or a coffee mug, there's tons of opportunities for you to scale this business utilizing this new AI method with print on demand. Now, I can find some great mock-ups on Etsy, but in our case today, we're going to head over to VidMock. We're going to select this woman's t-shirt for our mock-up image. I'm going to use the studio area for me to upload my mock-up image. So I'll go ahead and upload my design to this that we have created. All I have to do here is just have this fit on the t-shirt the proper way. This just gives us a better mock-up to use than what we found with Printify, but again, all still works well. And as you can see, this is a great mock-up image we can use to really showcase our design with our Printify products. So as you can see, it's just that easy to get your designs up and running and to scale your designs with AI and print on demand. Now, if you want to get access to everything I talk about in today's video, again, I'll make sure to leave all the details down in my description box below so you can start using Printify and scaling your business as well with our AI tools. Check out this next video here where I share with you a very easy way to scale your designs even further so you can start making sales on Etsy today. As always, my friends, my name is Jay, and I will see you in the next video.